anyone else in either the Premiership or the Ensley League. It's now played 10, won 6, lost only once for Luton on their travels in the league after yesterday's successful trip to Swindon.
A new sense of optimism at Luton these days is in sharp contrast to the mood at the county ground Swindon. After a week of turmoil, Steve McMahon's the man now hotly tipped to take over from the sacked John Gorman as manager and revive a club relegated from the Premiership last season. The Manchester City player was in the crowd yesterday to watch the team, and he'll have been impressed early on. They thought they'd gone ahead when Keith Scott beat Jurgen Sommer, but the linesman quickly put his flag up for offside. But Scott didn't have to wait too long to get his name onto the score sheet. Just 11 minutes gone, in fact, when Trevor Peake's poor back header was miscued by Scott, but Jan Fjortoft gave him a second opportunity. Fjortoft remains Swindon's leading scorer, but he's been just as effective as a provider lately. This Scott's 6th goal in 5 games. But Luton are the leading scorers away from home in all of Division 1, and they set about cancelling out the deficit in some style. Several chances came and went, Scott Oakes shooting wide here. Luton were without leading scorer Dwight Marshall, suffering from a calf injury, and there were times when his absence looked like proving costly. Another opportunity created, this time by Paul Telfer and Kerry Dixon, David Preece missing out with the header. But Fraser Digby's fine save merely a stay of execution for Swindon. The ever-industrious Preece and Telfer involved once again, and perfect timing from Kerry Dixon to make the score 1-1 on the stroke of half-time. There was little that Digby could do to stop Dixon, who spent most of his career feasting on this kind of opening. More good news for Luton came with the return of Des Linton. He's been out for 2 months and responded well to first-team action in a dominant Luton side. In fact, their passing even prompted Pleat to liken them to Liverpool in their heyday. But not everything went according to plan. Another 3 points, though, wrapped up after 61 minutes. Delicate touches from Dixon and Telfer. And when Scott Oakes found space inside the Swindon area, he exploited it perfectly. There were still 1 or 2 scares at the other end, mainly caused by the aerial power of Keith Scott, but Jurgen Sommer was equal to the task. An excellent save here to deprive Scott of his 2nd goal of the game. Swindon now in the bottom 6. Will Steve McMahon be the man to put things right? Swindon 1, Luton 2.